I said I will make $1 million in 5 years, and that timeline is almost over, and I don't even have up to $50 to my name. Okay, so what's going on, guys? Going into the year 2026, I'm going to be publicly documenting a goal that I've always had in my mind since I was 15 years of age. And it's even something I made a post sometime back then on my LinkedIn, that I was going to accomplish this particular goal in 5 years' time. And that goal was to make $1 million in net profit, not in prop firm funding, $1 million in my bank account balance, not in net worth, but in my actual bank account balance. And it's almost 5 years. I have not even made any progress towards achieving that goal. But there's one thing I've done for sure, which is I've gathered a lot of experience on the vehicle that I'm going to be using to achieving that goal. I might be wondering, what's the vehicle? So it's basically forex trading, and it's something that over the course of the years I've come to have better understanding of the financial markets, and I've come to have better understanding of some certain tools like prop firms and some certain rules that I've personally learned from different people and refined and developed to fit my trading methodology, which I will name the 2x rule and the 10x rule. As long as you stick to my channel, you understand this 2x rule and 10x rule as we progress. So I've come to understand a lot of things, and I think to an extent I'm confident enough to publicly document this journey of me achieving $1 million in my bank account balance. And now, this is actually a very, very audacious goal. It's something that even saying it alone gives me the chills, and putting it out there, definitely I'm very much what's the word? I'm very much skeptical of, oh, what if I don't get to achieve this goal? What if I fail publicly once again? Because it's something I've posted about before, and 5 years down the line I'm nowhere even achieving that particular goal. But if there's one thing I know, one of the core reasons of me starting out this YouTube channel was to publicly document my journey. And I strongly believe that when people come across my YouTube channel and probably in the future they've seen how far I've come, they can always go back to my channel, go back to my old videos and watch my videos and be inspired and have a very good understanding of the fact that you can actually do you can actually do great things from a very small place. Like, this is a video that I wish, not even just in the forex industry, but in other industries. Like, imagine Elon Musk documenting his entire life on YouTube, and you could literally just go back and watch his thought processes, watch how he developed himself, how his mindset over time formed, how his thinking capabilities structured and all of that. And he documented everything publicly, to him starting Tesla, to him starting SpaceX and all these other companies he had. There will definitely be a lot to learn from there. As much as he is very much inspirational, he's very much outspoken, he does a lot of interviews, and you can still learn very much a lot more info from him. But there's just something about those early days that personally I always want to see, but there's no much video out there documenting information like that. And it's one of the things I was like, okay, I can actually do that, because at the end of the day I'm still very young and I have a lot of years ahead of me, and I definitely know that I'm definitely going to be successful. There's no two ways about it. It's either I become successful or I die trying. And it will be of great benefit to the younger generation, not even just the younger generation, also to the older generations, if they should come across my video and they see that, okay, this was somebody that had enough self-belief in himself, a bit of delusion, because making $1 million coming from my background sounds very, very delusional, and it looks like something that is very, very not attainable. But definitely, I know what is attainable for myself. Even beyond $1 million, it is very much attainable. It's just about having access to the right information and being able to act upon it, and also understanding that failure is not like a roadblock. Okay, no, it's like a roadblock, but it's not like the end destination to whatever you want to achieve. Like, you definitely fail along the way. Like, for the past 5 years that I said I was going to become a millionaire, I never have to $50 in my name. So I'm definitely very much familiar with failure. But I do know, like, from failure you learn a lot of things. Like, personally, there are a lot of things now I know that, okay, going forward, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do this, I can't do that. These are the certain things that I can do, these are certain things I can do. And that does not mean I've learned every single thing that there is to learn in life, or even about trading. But I definitely know that along the way I'm still going to encounter some more failure. But at the end of the day, I'm very much interested in achieving this $1 million goal. It's just something that has been on my head, it has been on my mind. Like, even in my rooms, I have it written all over my walls. And yeah, I feel like it's going to inspire somebody, me documenting this journey along the way. And also, alongside me documenting this journey, I'm also looking to grow all my social media pages. I grow them very, very tremendously. And one thing I know about growing any social media account is you have to be consistent in what you are doing, and trying to always think up of content ideas will be definitely tedious. But this journey is going to be one of the most easiest way for me to be able to push out content on my other social media pages, because it's basically just about me trying to achieve $1 million goal, and it's just going to be very easy for me to distribute content out there. But on my other pages, I'm also going to be sharing a lot of written articles, a lot of mindset, a lot of lessons that I'm learning along the journey. Anything I see, like anything I deem important that I know that you guys can eventually draw out value from it, I'm going to be sharing it publicly. Now, what's the time frame for me to achieve this $1 million goal? Ideally, I would want to do it in a year or probably 2 years, but I'm not going to be setting any time frame on this goal, and there's a very good reason as to why I'm not setting a time frame. The reason being that first of all, me documenting this journey online publicly is already me putting pressure upon myself, because I don't know how well this video is going to do, and hopefully I want it to do well. So definitely a lot of eyes are going to be upon me, and yes, there's just going to be that pressure of wanting to definitely attain that goal. But at the same time, I wouldn't want to set a time frame, because I would not want to add any external pressure upon myself of like, oh, I said online I was going to complete this challenge in a year, or I said I was going to complete this challenge in 2 years, and I didn't end up completing that challenge. So I'm not going to be setting any time frame on this. If it happens within a year, fine. If it happens within 2 years, fine. The most important thing is I documented the journey online, and you guys could definitely see all the accounts I purchased, all the withdrawals I was making, how I was distributing the money, how I was saving up the money till I eventually made $1 million. So that's the idea behind it. And now, what's going to be my tool for me to eventually achieve this goal? So basically, I'm going to be relying a lot on prop firms. I'm going to purchase as much prop firms as I can, and I'm going to be relying on the 2x rule and the 10x rule. And how am I going to be documenting this challenge? How am I going to be documenting this journey online? So basically, what I'm going to be doing is every week, every Sunday, or probably Monday, I'm going to be dropping a weekly forecast on my YouTube channel here, talking about the setups that I'm looking to get in on that week or for that particular week. Then any setup that probably develops during the week that was not able to make it into my weekly forecast, when price is probably approaching my POIs, I'm going to be dropping the setup on my Telegram channel. And yeah, I'm going to be documenting on my Telegram channel too the journey, but I'm also going to be shooting a video at the end of every week talking about probably the account size I purchased, probably the account that I lost, probably how many percent I made, probably my if I've passed the phase 1, if I've passed the phase 2, and I'm going to be talking about the prop firms that I'm going to be purchasing along the way. And yeah, it's going to be a very, very exciting journey, because achieving $1 million for me, that's in Nigerian naira, that was almost like 1.5 billion naira. So technically I'm also looking to be a billionaire. But yeah, I'm very, very much excited for this journey, and you are welcome to join me along with the journey. You're welcome to watch me achieve this particular goal, and I definitely know that you're going to be inspired just by watching this particular video or following me along on the journey of achieving those certain goals and achieving some like personal things that I set out for myself aside the monetary goals that I want to achieve. I'm going to be documenting every single thing here on YouTube, something that even the older generations or the younger generations would always look back on my YouTube channel and be like, okay, yeah, this guy said he was going to do this and he definitely did it and he documented it. So you can't come and be like, oh, he was an overnight success or anything. Like, I definitely documented it online. You can always go back, come back, watch this video, see when I had nothing to my name and I started out the journey. And in the future, when probably I'm doing very well for myself, you can definitely not say that, oh, there's no way we can verify that this was what got you your money or this was how you became successful. Like, there are going to be videos out there backing my future success, and I think that's basically just everything. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So cheers to Chibueze Uzuishi making $1 million, and welcome to day 1 of the journey. And a side note, I also want to be engaging with my subscribers, my followers. I want to be the family online. I want to draw you guys closely. So yeah, feel free to comment down the YouTube video, whatever you probably want to ask me. You can always hit me up on Telegram. When you join my Telegram channel, you see the link to my personal account on Telegram. You can always text me there. You can always text me on Instagram, text me on Twitter. I'm very, very much interested in engaging with my subscribers out there. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace.